From Iraq to a distant land, from Basra, the place of my birth, to a distant land, stepping stones from Basra to a distant land. Tarik Daoud, an Iraqi by birth, an American by choice. Some 50 years ago, in the land of the Tigris and the Euphrates, of oasis and desert, to a distant land, to Michigan, an immigrant from the desert sands to the cold, cold winters of Detroit, a very distant land, but always with an eye looking to reach back, to school in Detroit, to business and sales, to business executive and CEO, to philanthropist and civic leader. Basra seems so far away, and not far at all. From Basra to here, stepping stones to a distant land. From here, I can see so far. I see people not unlike myself, looking for an opportunity. A phone call, a handshake. What can be done? What can I do? Reaching, 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 reaching back, reaching. I look upon my path, down the road that I once traveled, and I open my hand, welcoming the visitor from a distant land, welcoming, welcoming, welcoming. Tarik Daoud, an Iraqi by birth, an American by choice. Tarik Daoud, U.S. and global citizen.
It's my honor to introduce Tarik Daoud as one of our awardees this evening. His background is very impressive. He immigrated to the U.S. in 1956 with no money, no family, and no job. He realized the importance of education and received an engineering degree and went into business and became a very successful businessman in the Detroit, Michigan area. He has been active for decades as a participant and leader in organizations that promote cross-cultural understanding. He serves on the Arab American and Chaldean Council. He's been appointed by the Governor of Michigan to the Bilateral Trade Commission of the Gulf States. In April 2007, he led 28 physicians, specialists in cancer, to Qatar for a conference where 3,000 physicians gathered for an international forum. In November, he was instrumental in arranging a program for the U.S. Department of State in Detroit for 17 participants from the Near East and North Africa, focusing on breast cancer awareness and community outreach. To underscore Mr. Daoud's commitment to education of Arab Americans, he co-founded the Arab American Scholarship Fund at Wayne State University and founded a similar fund at Eastern Michigan University. He has also received the Ellis Island Medal of Honor, which Congress gives in recognition of achievement of foreign-born citizens. He has also been appointed to the National Council on International Visitors, to their board by the State Department. Tarik Daoud's nominator is Julie Oldani, Executive Director, International Visitors Council of Metropolitan Detroit. A cash award in his honor will be donated to this organization. It is my honor to welcome Tarik Daoud.
Thank you so much. This is so wonderful, so gratifying, so humbling, and fulfilling. I'd like to thank the Center for Citizen Diplomacy for their foresight and doing the things that we should do as citizens, regardless of the award that you get as a result of it. I also want to thank my nominator, Julie O'Dani, who have done such a great job for years to make sure that IVC Detroit's success that would extend not only in our own midst in the Detroit and Michigan area, but throughout the world. She had done a magnificent job. I also want to thank my wife, Helen, of 48 years, and our oldest daughter, Lori, is here tonight. The citizen diplomacy. If there's any need in our life today as U.S. citizens, is to demonstrate a willingness to the world that we, Americans, are the people of the world. I'm an Iraqi, and my wife is German, Irish, I hope I don't forget Helen, French, a Canadian, and German. If I listen to the names of the audience today, many of them have the ancestry of different part of the world, and they come to this great land of ours, and we call ourselves Americans. As a foreign-born American, I have so much pride in saying that I am an American through and through. I came here with no money in my pocket, but my family gave me the values to live by. And you raised me. I wasn't raised by a family in this country. I didn't have any friends, didn't even have a church. But the people in this country, through their caring, raised me as an individual. My values were there. I acquired the rest of it through watching, learning, and being just one of the rest of the people who lived in our country. I have thousands of people that I know, more than thousands. Sometimes I'm embarrassed because I don't know who they are, but they know who I am. Why? The friendliness, the smile, the being true about the things that you do that makes you welcomed, understood, accepted. So why can't we accept the rest of the world as part of us? In the introduction they said, I'm the citizen of the world, and I believe it, but this is my country and I'm very proud of it. And thank you so much for tonight.